You know, in today's world, is it possible that our diversity could actually bring us together rather than drive us apart? Well, my next guest says yes. Alexa Zappia brings us an endeavor called Rocks of Unity. It's a project more and more people are getting behind. Welcome, Alexa. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
This is a great idea. It's a simple idea, and we have some of the rocks in front of us. It's a matter of taking a stone like this, only this big, and Alexa, what are people putting on there?
They're putting on anything that represents them. So whether, just a few Sharpies too. Yep. So whether that's their race, their religion, their beliefs, their sexual orientation, any quotes, anything like that, anything that represents them, that's permanently placed now on a rock forever.
All right, now how did you get this idea?
Well, I just saw that there's a lot of intolerance in the world regarding people's differences, and basically a lot of intolerance, but also, you know, how do you change that? How do you change the cycle of intolerance? So I am not one to sit passively and just wait for someone else to do it. I wanted to do it myself. So I wanted to break the cycle of intolerance and affirming diversity as a strength through kindness and acceptance and unity. And how do we do that? Through Rocks of Unity.
Yeah, and we're seeing that there's a picture that we're showing the audience where these have been placed on a wall.
Yeah, I go to St. John Fisher in Rochester, and so I started in Buffalo. And I really only thought it was going to stay one time in Buffalo. That was it. Yeah, joke's on me. Joke's on me. Now it's a trademark and copyright and everything. But I brought it to Fisher after doing it at a couple of different schools in Buffalo and Rochester, and I wanted to leave my mark on our campus because I believe that, you know, we only have one life. We were just talking about this before.
That's right.
We only have one life, but what you do with that life defines who you are as an individual. So what do you want to do with that? So I wanted to leave my mark on Fisher's campus. So I marched up to the president's office and I was like, okay, well, I have an idea, because a lot of the times diversity can sometimes go unnoticed on our campus and within the world in general. So I wanted to do something that highlights the diversity on our campus.
Because every rock ends up being unique.
Every rock.
Just like every person out there.
Yeah, exactly. So we had over 700 rocks, and that's one wall with 700 rocks with over 700 stories. So we actually placed them in concrete outside the library wall, which is the area on campus with the most foot traffic. And they're in concrete right now, and they'll stay there forever. And it's actually a Fisher tradition from now moving forward.
That's fantastic. But it's grown from there.
Oh, it's grown from there.
Yeah.
It's grown from there. It's gone on social media. I created a Facebook page, a Twitter page, an Instagram page for Rocks of Unity, and every day I post a daily dose of kindness. To kind of spread positivity and fill social media with positivity. And then I tag national networks in it. So the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Good Morning America, Today Show, all of those. And then people are seeing that and not only retweeting and reposting what I post, but they're posting their own daily doses of kindness.
That's fantastic.
And so celebrities, Teresa Caputo.
Oh, the Long Island Medium.
The Long Island Medium. The Long Island Medium.
She knew she'd love this.
Yeah, she was psychic. She got it. She posted this on her website. Her followers have been following it. Kristen Chenoweth, who I love.
This is great. You know what, Alexa? You could have children do this. You can have seniors do this. You know, rocks at one time were used to kill people. Yeah. They would stone people to death, and here we're using them to bring people together. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Real quick story. You have a rock that has a $100 bill on it. Yeah. And now tell us the story of that. Just show you where the story really is there.
So when I started at Congregation Shir Shalom in Buffalo. And I went and I taught this to all the kids from kindergarten through 6th grade. And in 2nd grade, you know, I taught a whole lesson, and all the kids were decorating the rocks, and they all turned them in. And in 2nd grade, this one kid gave me his rock, and it was a $100 bill. I was like, okay, I don't know what that is to represent
so obviously money was important to this person. That's what I would think, right?
I was like, okay. So I said, can you tell me how this represents you? And he said, you said I can do it on my beliefs, right? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, I have a lot of toys. And I get that, you know, there are kids that don't have as much as I have. So if they can't afford what I have, I would give them my rock that's worth $100 so they can go and buy what they want.
See, it's not what you thought it would be, and that's what we learned. Alexa, how can people get involved?
You can follow me on my website, which has how you can get involved and the process and the details for that. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for updates for Daily Dose of Kindness.
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Alexa, that rocks. And if you are a gardener, you don't necessarily want all the rain to go away. Here's Melinda Myers with reasons why.